on just the black boxing shoes. And this will be a 4-rounder.
Now you can notice right now the way Tyson wastes no time. You know, somebody said with 16-ounce gloves, can you hit somebody? Can you knock them out? Yes, I've seen it done.
Of course, with headgear, it'd be very difficult to do that, but that's not the intent tonight anyway. People want to see Mike Tyson in action, and they're probably going to get the full 4 rounds.
Well, Dan, what you're looking at right now, they're not clowning around just for the benefit of the fans here. They're not showing them, well, here we are, we'll take it easy. They're out there winging.
I think anytime Mike Tyson steps underneath those ropes, he's out there for business. I don't think he touches around very often in the ring.
Dan, you're right. He's doing it right now.
Tyson in black, Tillis there on the right. First round action.
You know, Tillis is saying this is where it all started for me. I want to make a big hit. I want to come back to Chicago as a headliner again. For a while, he was going great guns.
Oh, he really was. It knocked out virtually everyone he fought and was undefeated when Mike Weaver beat him back in '81 out of the Rosemont Horizon.
Tyson is just warming up a little bit, you see. And it really does not, I'll emphasize that, try to hurt Quick Tillis.
If he were my sparring partner, I don't think I'd want to hurt him either. You know, it can't be easy to find guys that want to step in the ring and practice with Mike Tyson.
Well, then you know that he's got a fight coming up. Tyson, with former heavyweight champion Larry Holmes. Hey, look at that swing.
Pretty good combination there by Tyson.
Yeah.
We have watched several preliminary fights, Ben, you and I tonight. Some smaller guys who are very quick, and you know, it's almost incredible that Mike Tyson, who outweighs some of those people by 80 pounds, is just as quick, if not quicker than they are.
I'm glad you noticed that. I tell you what Tyson has done. He's slowed Quick Tillis down a little bit. See, they're not playing around. This is not, let's play twinkle toes.
Dug one to the body and then right back up to the jaw, did Tyson.
You look through the crowd and you watch all the folks. Nobody's eyes are turned away from this. This is the first time that they've seen the Mike Tyson. And boy, they are eating it up.
Counting down to the end of the first round. Again, this is scheduled for 4. An exhibition. There'll be no decision at the end. There's one.
Yeah, well, you know, as you look at him, Dan, I feel that as great as he is, Tyson, he needs a lot of work. He certainly needs a lot of work yet.
Well, you've been around boxing for years and years, and you saw some of the greatest heavyweights in history come through Chicago. Guys like Marciano and the like.
Who fought here in Chicago.
How would, in your opinion, this guy compare to some of those people?
Well, I'll be very honest with you. I still think, as I said earlier, he needs a lot of work. I don't think he would have fared well with a Joe Louis. I don't think that Marciano would have had trouble with him. He's still got a long ways to go. Good fighter, real good fighter. Again, I say nobody around to challenge him, but I think that some of the other fighters that I had seen, the great heavyweights, he needs a lot of work yet.
Well, we'll keep in mind that he's only 21 years old and fighting in an era in which there aren't that many great heavyweights to go up against. It's tough to learn when you're 21 and there's nobody out there to fight.
I keep telling you, Dan, that there's nobody around that could get the crowd excited. In other words, if you were talking, say, well, after he fights so-and-so, you know who I'd like to see him fight? I'd like to see him fight this fella or that fella. But there's nobody around.
Well, he's got Larry Holmes coming up in January, and later on down the road, probably not until early '89, Michael Spinks, which is one that a lot of people are looking forward to.
I hope that fight comes off. There seems to be a little controversy about that.
Well, I think there's too much money to be made in that one for it not to happen sometime.
Too much money. Tonight they're fighting their hearts out for just expenses. And they're not even paying that. I understand they paid their own way in. They're paying their own hotel. And incidentally, the officials here tonight are not getting paid. The referee, the announcers, and the judges.
The Holy Angels has yet a long road to hoe. They need somewhere in the neighborhood of $3.5 to $4 million to rebuild the church that burned to the ground. And as of now, Father Clemens says they're in the neighborhood of $1 million. So there's 2.5 or 3 to go, and this may pay some of the freight. As we said, a good crowd here to watch the world heavyweight champion Mike Tyson and Tillis. Just past the midway point of round 2.
Now you see why Mike Tyson, wants a quick Tillis in camp with him. And you see, I mean, there's no playing around. I'm not taking it easy. You're not taking. They're out there really punching and winging. There's the shuffle, the old Ali shuffle.
Good body routine.
Oh,
with right hands to the body.
Hear it down here, Dan. There's the shuffle, the old Ali shuffle.
Good body routine.
Oh,
with right hands to the body.
Hear it down here, Dan. Oh, they're getting them on. And incidentally, the promoter, Ernie Terrell, who worked with Father Clemens, put together a great show. A lot of good talent on the card.
We'll be seeing some more of that talent later on in the show. Craig Bojanowski will fight Al Houck, and we'll look forward to that one. It should be fun. Tyson with a good combination. Tyson's throwing most of the leather here, Ben. I don't think Tillis is getting off very well.
Well, that's why
he's the sparring partner, huh?
I was just going to say. But I tell you, he's not leaning over the champion. He's not trying to stop from getting tired. And this is, for an exhibition, this is as good as you'll see anywhere.
Mike Tyson, 21 years old, Brooklyn, New York, a troubled youth. And Ben, you know, or knew, I should say, Customato very well.
Yes, I did.
And their story is a very heartwarming one. Tyson was headed for serious trouble.
That's right.
And Cuss pulled him out of it, turned him around, and I know, although he's not here now, he'd be very proud of the way Mike Tyson has turned out.
You know, he had Floyd Patterson, and Floyd Patterson was a problem, too. And it was Cuss D'Amato, that took him out of I think a Williamsburg section in New York, and he too was running around with bad company, turned him into there was something about Cuss D'Amato that immediately gripped you. And man wound up with 2 world champions.
Third round, Tyson's trainer Kevin Rooney in his corner before the round began, just telling him to go out and have some fun.
See what I enjoy about this, it's not patty cake.
No, it really isn't. Boy, what a great thing it would be for Chicago to have him come here and fight when something was on the line.
Oh. Well, I know the next fight is not coming here. It's scheduled for January, and he fights Larry Holmes.
Yeah, that's in Atlantic City. Then he's talking about making a trip to Japan. He wants to be known as a true world champion, and he's not afraid to go outside the U.S. and fight in some exotic places.
Same thing that Muhammad Ali did. Hung his title on the line in many foreign countries.
Manila, Zaire, there were so many places that Ali traveled to. And that's partially why he was such a beloved character.
Yeah, and he had a charisma that everybody loved. I mean, still today you hear that chant, Ali, Ali, you know. You see how big those gloves are? Oh, I spoke at the wrong time because Tyson hit him with the left hook.
Tillis getting off a few punches too.
Yes.
They may be 16-ounce gloves, but they'll sting you. If I were James Tillis, I don't know if I'd want to hit Mike too hard. You know, you wouldn't want to
No, I think
Stir him up.
On the other hand, I think that Tyson would insist, throw your best punches at me. That's how you get in condition. That's how a fighter really gets into condition.
Well, January 22nd is not that far off. Just over 2 months away.
Between you and I'm not too enthused about Holmes coming back. 22 fights. I don't know.
From what I've seen of Mike Tyson, I can't see Larry at 38 having much of a chance against him.
Now, you notice how he's been avoiding and getting underneath the left hand of Tillis.
Well, Tyson has proven that he's so... Oh, another good play. The left hand caught Tillis pretty flush there on the headgear.
They're not playing around, Dan.
He's not a big person. He can hook him outside, though, and he's devastating inside. I can recall